This is 8th standard general science, lesson number 3, force and pressures. A stationary object on which no force is acting remaining stationary. An object in moving continues to move with the same speed and directions when no force is acting on the object. This is your Newton's first law. Then you learn this lesson in contact and non-contact force. Then contact force and non-contact force. Here show some example of contact and non-contact force. First, this example is giving their non-contact force because the car and the person give some distance. Here, this is the contact person because the person push the car. Here, two girls are pushing worms. Here, that pulling worms, and it's a pull is who? Who is pulling? That is here. You have to give their farmer pull their bullock. Then the forward directions when a man opposite force from behind. A reduce a pull person, that is the giving that a bullock is pulling. Then another example, that is the two girls are playing round pairs. These are the examples of contact and non-contact force. Then according to their different types of force, you have to show their contact and non-contact force. Here, the force which acts on the bodies, they are in physically contact, that is called your contact force. That means the one person though move the forward the car. This is the example of contact force. And non-contact, the force experienced by the bodies even without being physically touched are called non-contact force or force at a distance. That means the person who stand only back of the car, that is the example of that non-contact force. The contact force, this type of contact force, fractional force, normal reaction force, tension force, as applied through the string, force extended by a string, force extended during the pulling. That means these are the example of contact force, that is the fractional force. That fractional force, giving their example in your textbook, that is when a comb gets rubbed against hair, a small piece of rubber kept on a table get attached on the comb. The comb has been electrostatic charge and there is an include opposite charge in the piece of paper and this piece sticks to the comb. That is the another example of their contact force. And here non-contact force, type of non-contact force, that is the magnetic force, electrostatic force, gravitational force are the non-contact force. Then here you see there, that is a non-contact force, that is small example of give there, that's a gravitational force. Here to show there one diagram for this tree, that is the apple down to your ground, that is these are the gravitational force, that is a force like magnetic force, gravitational force, electrostatic force acts without a contact, that is your non-contact force. That means your muscles you directly not contact your that a part, that is in your textbook, that is given the example of a coconut is peeling from the coconut trees. Here I give example for the apple peeling on a ground, that is the gravitational force, and such a force is called your contact force. Which force is called your contact force? That is force in direct contact to the object via one or more objects. Such a force is called your contact force. That means you have to give the example of the contact force and contact force. Then Muscular force is an example of contact force and it is applied object with the help of our muscles. It is applied in several cases such as lifting, pushing. These are the muscular force example, that is the contact force. You have to apply their muscular force first. Is lifting, pushing, pulling on the contact force. Force like magnetic force, gravitational force and electrostatic force act without a contact. Therefore, these are the example of non-contact force, that is given by the contact and non-contact example. Then learn their fractional force. Fractional force, here you give the one example of fractional force, that is the girls are moving for there, and here you show there when a ball kept on a table. This is your one ball, these are kept on a table and push a little, it moves ahead to get a slow and a stop. It is a move forward and again there is a stop. Then this is stop type, that is the distance of giving there. Then another example, same you have to give there, a car running on a plain road, travel some distance and stop after the engine is switched, that is the playing game. And this is because of the force is a fraction between the ground surface and the object of the motion. This is because the ball is stopped, because this is the uh, fraction force between the table and the object. In the absence of the fractional force, the object could have a remaining in a motion. Fractional force is a very useful in a daily life. While walking, we push the ground behind with our feet. In the absence of the fractional force, we will slip and will not able to be walk. That is the very important uh, functions of their fractional force. All the objects in a motion have a fractional force acting on them, which is acting on the direction opposite to the direction of the motions. So it is given their very important part of their fractional force. Then you have to see their balance and imbalance force. Here you show their one diagram, this one as a balance and imbalance force, and another this diagram you show there your seesaw, that is the balance and imbalance force. In this first figure, there are a 3 Newton person, that is suppose you have to give there 3% one side and 3% another side. Then these are the first step, that is you have to give their balance force. And again you give here, that is the 400 newtons and 300 newtons. There is a 400 newtons push there, 300 newtons person. That is the imbalance force. Here you show there one GIF image, that is these are when coming this boy are a same position, that is your balance force. Again the boy is coming down, that is the imbalance force. That means you have to show there balance and imbalance force like in your children's play in your ground. Suppose these are class A student and these are class B student. They are playing in a ground. Then ground rope in the direction, respect to direction. If the pull of the force is equal on the both side, the rope do not move. If the force is moving one side, then the rope move to the other direction, that direction. This means the initially the two forces are balanced and the rope move to the direction of the higher force when the force become unbalanced. That time these are the balance and imbalance force. Then let us give another example for begin a game storage in a required to a slide on your ground. It become easier to the person push it rather than one person. When the force is applied by the both side is the same direction, it is a moving is easily. If there is, you have to experience their person move that one side is a mover, then that is the imbalance force. Then giving there some example in your textbook, several forces are applied on the object in the same direction. A force equal to the additional act on the object. If the force are applied on the object in direction opposite to each, a force equal to their different act on the object, and a force expressed in magnitude and direction force is a vector quantity. That is, the force is a vector quantity because we have to apply there in both sides. That is the balance and imbalance force